Thanks for watching this recording. I record mostly long-form videos capturing fleeting moments in time. I take snapshots of various chapters in my story and share them whenever I can. However, my posts may not always align with current events in real time, but they are always informative, insightful, inspiring, unique, encouraging, and enlightening. So lend me your eyes, ears, open mind, and curiosity. You may just be glad you did. Hello everybody, peace and blessings to you. I hope that this video meets you well. I'm recording on May 9th, 2025. But by the time this video is posted on my YouTube channel, it possibly may be the end of May, it possibly may be in June. Who's to know? What's the vibes of this video that I'm recording this morning? First, before I tell you what's the vibes of this video, I may need to tell you what's the vibes of my channel and what's the vibes of me. I am at present a 42-year-old millennial mom of 5 children, immigrant living in the US. I am a writer, a poet, an expresser, a creator, an aspiring inspirer. You know, I would love to get paid just to be and to make a living, to inspire, to teach, to encourage, to not necessarily to teach, but to inspire and to motivate and to introduce ideas and concepts and just be. I am an infj empath. I am an idealist, intuitive, energy reader. I am a spiritual being. I am who I am. And when I say the words I am, I feel in my personal perspective, from my personal perspective, I feel as though the I am is the divine. I am Latisha. That's my first line. I am Latisha, which grounds me to the present, which grounds me to the moment, which grounds me to being alive and everything that flows through me and around me and everything that participated in the creation of me and the energy of me, everything that came before me, everything that is working with me and in alignment with me, everything that is working for me, working towards my future and my being. I am Latisha is a connection to the divine, a connection to Gaia, Mother Earth, connection to the future, a grounding in the present, a rooting in the present. It is memories, it is life, it is breath, it is love, it is energy, it is all those things. I am Latisha connects me to the collective. I love saying I am Latisha. And for me, my platform is me. My platform is the creation of me and the learning of me and the vibes of me. And for people who sign up to follow my platform, you're basically signing up to hear my ideas, hear my perspective, my experiences, my vibes. You are signing up to live in flow with me. And today's video is, this morning's recording is about the moment. It's about now. It's about all the little random things that aren't so random that happened this morning that I am aware of. And I'm going to tell you, this morning, first thing first, I woke up with somebody kissing me on my lips. That startled me. That was my husband. He woke me up past my alarm time. Apparently the alarm didn't go off. I took allergy medicine last night. And, I went to sleep a little late. I got up like in the wee hours in the morning to use the bathroom, and then I went back to use the restroom, and then I went back to sleep and was awoken by a kiss on the lips. And I woke up groggy and not focused and not ready for the day and moody and just not feeling it. Just not feeling it. But nevertheless, I came upstairs in my room, the room that I'm currently in. This room is called my Serenity Room. To me, this is my Serenity Room. To the rest of my family is the Zen Den. I call it the Zen Den because that's the easiest thing to say. It's not perfectly tidy right now, but it's not untidy either. This is my creative space, my writing space. This is my place to be, just to be me. And, I tried to think about what was I going to do this morning? How was I going to spend my morning? How was I going to use my time? And I had to really figure it out, and I didn't really come up with a plan per se. The morning just unfolded as it did naturally with me following the flow, following the vibes, following the energy. So I plan to edit some videos, some recordings that still have not been edited and posted as yet. Videos that I recorded in April, in the end of April. So I'm still editing and planning on posting videos that I recorded in April. And the thing is that I question myself about that. I had to try to decide, how am I gonna do this? I'm way behind. My videos are always dated, in terms of I date them. I say when I'm recording. I can't help it because it just seems to be what I naturally feel called to do, because this is Latisha Learns Life, and the whole journey, whole objective of this channel is to talk about my journey, talk about the things I learned, to recognize the vibes of the day, the energy of the day, recognize the moments, and share, especially when I feel called to share, which is very often. I often feel called to share, often feel called to record, because when I record, I'm capturing that moment not only for me, but whoever it is that is meant to see something in it and feel inspired by it. And I'm having to learn to come to accept that when I post these damn things, I don't know where they're going and what they're meant to do. I've come to the understanding that I'm putting light codes in my posts. I've come to understand that my posts are like seeds, and the seeds are filled of light and inspiration and truth and joy. And even when sometimes I talk about harder things, which is not very often these days, but even at times when I talk about harder things, there's still light and inspiration and joy and transmutation and mission and purpose in it, So I've come to see them as seeds. I've come to see the videos that I record and the codes that I put in it, which are the tags and the words that I say and the hashtags and just all the SEO and all the codes that I put in it. That is seeds that I'm sowing, and where it goes is where it goes, where it flows is where it flows. I question myself Because what I'm doing and the way I'm doing it is uniquely mine, uniquely me. You know, there is no one that posts like me. And that's good. That's good because I want to stand out. I want to be me because what's the point? I'm not doing this for fame and fortune, even though I would like funds and finance. Not fame and fortune, but fund and finance. I want the funds to fund the life that I want. I hate lack and limitations. I'm so freaking sick of it. I want abundance. I want to buy my art supplies. I want to buy my life supplies. I want to live however the frick I want. I want to be able to try my ideas, finance my ideas, and fund my ideas. I do not care about the fame and fortune. The only reason I chase I ask the algorithm for assistance and help. And the only reason I chase or I care to a certain extent the analytics and the likes and all and the subscriptions is because, I know that the more I grow, the more my channel grows, the more it will find the right people, and also the more it grows, the more I'm able to eventually turn it into funds, hopefully turn it into some form of success. As far as I'm concerned, I'm already a successful person, but I am not a well-funded person. I'm not financed for the contributions in which I know I contribute to this world, the things that I know I do, the ideas, the motherhood, the ways in which I contribute to this planet. I'm not financed for that. But I want to be because I want to do whatever the fuck I want. I want to see something I love and just buy it and not think too hard about it. Enjoy it for the time I get to enjoy it. Pass it on if that's what I have to do later on, or just wear the heck out of it. Enjoy it. I am tired of lack. I am tired of limitations. I am ready to be free like a butterfly. So anyhow, random things. I want to share what I'm looking at. I'm pointing my phone to various things because every single thing in this room has meaning or purpose or history, or it's like everything in this room intentional. I've learned not to keep anything that doesn't serve in my life. I still have some work to do. There's probably some things I still have to let go of, but I wanted to share what I'm looking at. My son, my 10-year-old son, he made this bookmark for me yesterday. He made 3 or 4. He loves birds, and I think he is a blossoming bird watcher. And he made me this bookmark yesterday. This is a half drink bottle of 5-hour energy, and that is so irrelevant, but it's in the shot. The chakras. Got this at a thrift shop. It cost $5 something, practically $6. But it's sunflowers and a butterfly. I mean, is there more me than this? Is there any little thing that represents me more than this? My diamond painting, the Christmas one that I started in February, that I am slowly finishing. I'm just doing it slowly, because I'm doing so many different things right now. So I don't know when that's gonna be finished. But I decided to do a little diamond painting this morning. This is my purple mouse with my dad's adopted color. I was currently while doing my diamond painting, listening to this music. I'm watching this video with André 3000, listening to the sun, an intimate album film for New Blue Sun, 11/17/2023. And in this video, he's just playing some real chill, vibesy stuff, like new age, like uniquely him music. It's a frequency, really. It's a vibe. And he's just chilling, playing with stuff, doing things, just chilling, hanging around, just being. And I know what it is to be in that energy. Actually, I'm feeling that energy now. And I was just sitting here in my yellow chair. One of my favorite colors. I'm a woman of all colors, but I love the color yellow, and I had to get this chair. I was just sitting here, just listening and thinking, I want to record, thinking I just want to bring people into this moment and into this energy and into this flow. Like I said, it's a frequency, it's a vibe, it's a being, and I'm feeling it, I'm getting it, I'm understanding it, and I know that what he's doing here is not for everybody, but it's for people like me. And if it's for people like you, please let me know, because I really, really need to find my people. Well, not need to. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to finding my people. So you know these guys. I've shown you these a million times. This is my yoga mat. Bought that 2 years ago with the intention of adding more yoga to my life. This is the wall that I'm facing when I'm doing the dance. This is the wall I'm backing when I'm doing the dance videos with my mom. It's Grogu. The Mandalorian was one of my favorite shows. A couple of years ago. This says, on focus, every day is a blessing. It's a butterfly. Got that at a yard sale, I think. This here we found at the house, and these are Columbine flowers. And the first Columbine flower I ever saw was purple. They look just like this. And I never even knew about Columbine flowers. I hope I'm saying it right. I never even knew about Columbine flowers until I saw them. And I was like, these flowers are so unique. And they remind me of my dad. This was after he had died. And I was like, these flowers make me think of my dad. And they're purple. And then I came here and I found this picture. Purple Columbine flowers, and I was like, dang, that's very cool little blessing. The color, my dad's favorite color, and the fact that the first time I saw these flowers, they reminded me of my dad. What a blessing. This is how I know I'm blessed. This is how I know I'm blessed. 3D am card. I got this for my birthday one time. Sunflower card in 3D. TLC. That used to be my favorite band, my favorite girl group when I was younger, because they were crazy, sexy, cool, and I loved them. I loved the group. I think I like the girls more than I like the music, to be honest. But I like the energy of the group. I feel like I loved the energy of the group even more than I actually liked the music. But my two favorite TLC songs was "What About Your Friends? Will they stand their ground? Are they gonna be around? Hey." And "Waterfalls, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers. Oops, that's bad. Please stick to the river. Nope, I'm done. That's bad. Bad, bad, bad. Okay, so I got these two books here. This is my album and a postcard collection. I have a postcard collection. I used to be, I used to do the postcard exchanges on from a website called postcrossing.com. I don't know if that still exists, but it was a hobby that I had until, when I started off. I got to start off when the postage was very, very cheap to mail postcards, but then they started to make it like you got to pay $1 on something for a stamp, even for postcards, and that really, 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 truly sucked, and that made it a little bit more expensive to do, and that was sad for me. Old hobbies, scrapbooking. This is a puzzle I bought last spring around this time in honor of Bridgerton coming out. I think it was coming out in sometime in spring. I don't know, it was April or March or May, sometime in spring. Bridgerton, the season last year, came out, and I bought myself a whole bunch of stuff Bridgerton theme because I am a Bridgerton girl, and I got this puzzle, but I never did it. I haven't done it yet, but I can't wait to do it. Still wanting to do that. Just the vibes, the vibes, the vibes, the vibes. That is my Pete Buttigieg plush, because Pete Buttigieg is actually the guy that really got me into politics and into political activism, and he's the actual reason that I started to use social media, because I wanted to be I wanted to inform people about who he was. That's in the early beginning when he ran for president. He ran for the presidential nomination in, for the 2020 election. And that is when I first was introduced to Pete. I saw him on The View, and I was so freaking impressed that I followed him ever since. This here was a cake topper for one of my mom's weddings, and this particular wedding, we had it at our house, and I planned the wedding, and it was so good. It was just so well done. It was a low budget wedding, and it's so well done, and I keep this for that memory, because the memory of me wedding planning outlasted the actual marriage, to be honest. Right next to that is a globe with a faded picture of me and my son, the one that I lost in 2011. He was born in 2011 and died 5 days later. And that's a memory. That's one of the hardest experiences of my life. Faith, hope, love. This here was bought when I had my whole Bridgerton phase. I was trying to do a whole Bridgerton thing online. This was in season 2. I was trying to have an event where I bought some Bridgerton theme cookbooks, and I created some recipes out of the cookbooks, and this was just part of the decor of that. I got some nice things because I wanted to take some nice pictures to have a display, and that's the memory that comes with that. This guy I found in the house, he was in the basement among a whole bunch of stuff, and I just haven't had the heart to throw him away or get rid of him yet. I thought it had some sort of value. It's the 100th anniversary to 2002 of the teddy bear. I was wondering if there was any financial value there, but then I think I saw one of them in the thrift shop that we went to. So I don't know, maybe there's no value there. Who knows? I don't know. This is a puzzle that I put together almost by myself. Just the vibes, the vibes, the vibes. Vibes. All right. So this morning, I again wanted to do a little tarot out of curiosity. My mode wasn't there. Oh, why am I putting it on there? It's sticky. Oops, that's not smart. Try that again. This morning my mood wasn't like there, you know. I was struggling to figure out what to do on my day and my time and how to go about my day. I was watching a bunch of, like, a few, not a lot, but a few people, like a lot of people are talking about the Pope and the American Pope, right? He was born in America and then he spent, like, what, I think I heard 20 years in Peru or something like that. He studied in Chicago and was born in Chicago, something like that, you know. And apparently, you know, there's all kind of different little messages about this Pope, but it's apparently he has some strict views on certain things. You know, he's not like progressive from what I'm gathering, but he is more progressive than non-progressive people would like him to be. You know, so he's kind of a progressive, but kind of not Pope. You know, so I wanted to see, just for curiosity's sake. I am not a tarot reader by any stretch, but I am intuitive, and I am connected to my, like I said, my intuition, my spirituality, to the divine, the energy, you know, of the world, the energy of my world, I guess, and the world I live in, you know. And I was curious. I didn't ask any questions. I just said, is there any cards about the Pope? Like anything, you know, if I think about the Pope, like if I just think about the Pope, not in a big way, because I don't know a lot about the guy. I don't know nothing about a Pope and what does that mean to the Catholic Church. I don't know none of that stuff. I just know of the Pope, you know. But if I think about the Pope, and when I say think about the Pope, I mean just like literally the Pope. Just think the words the Pope, and maybe any energy that relate to the Pope. And I pull cards what would come out. So I didn't actually pull these cards. These are falling out cards. These are cards that pop up by themselves. I'm a terrible shuffler, which could be worked to my advantage, because that means that cards could pop out on their own, because I'm not very good at shuffling. I'm terrible at it. And this one just flew right out. This flew out and it landed like that, right? And it was the Five of Cups. And then these two came out together. They didn't fly as hard as this one, but these two came out together. And they also fell out. And what was cool about them is it was the moon and the sun. And what was interesting about that is that, here's the interesting part. I read about them and I wasn't really, like I said, my mind wasn't in the right place, because you know, I woke up groggy and unfocused and not really connected. I just like didn't wake up as the best version of myself. So I read the words, but I couldn't really process them very well, and I didn't feel anything from the words per se. And I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna read again when my energy and my mind is in a better place, and then see how I receive the cards. And so what was interesting is that, okay, I went on to editing one of my videos, an outdoor video that I did, and by the time this is posted, by the time I post this video, that outdoor video would have been long posted, and because I edited it today, so that would probably be posted by next week. It was so good. It was just so good. My energy was so good. It was so good. And I talked about the sun and the moon in that video, which was really interesting. That stood out to me. I talked about both the sun and the moon in that video, you know, and that was interesting. I found that to be very, very fascinating. And then this here, the reason I ended up clicking on this video is because it says listening to the sun. And I was like, there's that word again, the sun. So that's how I ended up clicking on this video. And I realized, it was an hour and 31 minutes long. And I thought, okay, that's perfect to just have the music playing in the background. Maybe I'll do some diamond painting or do something with myself while it's playing. Or maybe that will bring my vibration up. And it did really. So another thing is that I was hungry because I said I wanted to have breakfast before I come up. And my husband was like, just go and work and come back down for breakfast with everybody else. Because I said I want to get breakfast early so that I could come up here and do my thing and I'll have to come back down for breakfast. My husband suggested otherwise. So I listened to him. And I came out and I realized I was hungry. So that also did not help to bring my vibration up. And I went downstairs. I made myself a really lovely breakfast, a lovely low-calorie breakfast. By the time I was done, I still felt hungry because it was low-calorie. So I know I did something right. Crackers, chives and onion cream cheese, tomatoes, like cherry tomatoes, a cup of tea, and one soft-boiled egg. So that was my breakfast. And by the time I was done, I wasn't hungry, but I wasn't full. So I know I did something right. That's on the right trajectory, on the right path. If you in the quest of changing my eating habits and doing things differently in order to achieve my weight loss objective. So that was good. And then I came back upstairs. My tea bag said, use your energy to build instead of destroy. That was what the tea bag of the tea, that I drank from said today. Use your energy to build instead of destroy. And that's a whole bunch of just random things that I wanted to record to let you in my energy and in my vibes. I'm gonna probably do this tarot video sometime today. Probably gonna do that tarot video. Oh, another thing that I discovered is when I went downstairs, one of the times I went downstairs, I had discovered that Mother's Day is on Sunday. And like I actually thought I had a whole another week before Mother's Day. I had an idea of how I wanted my Mother's Day to be. And, we'll see how it goes. Another thing is I was thinking of doing a mom chat with my mom before Mother's Day. And it just snuck up on me. So we're going to see how that goes. But by the time you guys see this video, we're going to be in a different energy, in a different space. And that's just the way I roll for now. I'm not in alignment with the rest of the world. I'm not in alignment with social media. I'm on my own timeline. And it's going to be something that I have to accept. I'm on my own timeline in terms of my creation and my posting and my channel. And, another thing to add is that I at some point I went on my channel and saw 48 subscribers and I was excited, but I knew not to get too excited because I figured that might be somebody that just clicked on subscribe from the dance video that is doing very, very well. A dance video with me and my mom dancing to Selena. I believe it is Bitty Bitty Bum Bum, Selena song. I love that video. It was really nice and that's a fun song. So that's doing really well. So I figured somebody subscribed maybe from that. And then when they explore my channel some more, they might be like, okay, maybe I don't want to subscribe to this channel. So I didn't get too comfortable with the 48. And lo and behold, I went back to my channel and it's back to 47 subscribers. And I'm looking forward, I'm really looking forward to, even if it happens slow and steady, to get to my 100 subscribers. And hopefully by the end of this year, I will have 100 plus subscribers to my YouTube channel, and I would have really spread my wings and fly and found my own and found my people. My people would have found me, some of them, and we will have fun together. We will have fun even as the old world crumbles. We will have fun creating the new world together. So I appreciate you for watching this video. I'm going to just going to get my vibes now, and then eventually at some point today I'm going to do this tarot video and see what I come up with, see how the conversation goes. Thank you for watching, and we just play a little teeny bit more of this, not too much. Don't want any issues, any copyright issues. But this is what just being and vibezing, being in the energy, being in the frequency, living, just being looks like. And this Being, a poem by Latisha B. Me, body, soul, mind, breath, heartbeat, taste, touch, sound, sight, smell, flow, vibrations, emotions, thoughts, expression, vision, dream, aloneness, meditation, present, here, enough.